Alright, the kids are on their way home from Ducati at Tampa and should be coming around the corner any moment. So I gotta reorganize the garage a little bit here and get ready to see what the 749 looks of that Nitron shock. Super excited. Back, and I'm half blind from setting up my new light setup doodad. So we got the monster back, fresh fork seal. They decided to not put the power commander on there because, I mean, I kind of thought so too. Everything was running fine. I just figured while I have it, see if it may be worth putting on. Jeez. Yeah, so that's good. And then with the 749, that's the big part right there. We have the Nitron shock, which looks so good with the Cerakoted chain adjuster from Iconic Parts. And then, you know, down the road, we'll have the purple wheel on here too, but that all looks sick. So otherwise we did the bearings, and like I'd mentioned before, we did the fuel pump base. So what that did was, this is the original, and that had everything attached with these crappy little plastic clips that have a reputation for letting go and then burning bikes down. So I wanted to get rid of that. So yeah, we are pretty much set. So all I want to do on the 749 is the steering damper. And then I'm also going to put that on the Monster. The Monster, I have a couple other bits that I may try to put on before the track, but we will see how that goes. So for the most part, I want to get the steering damper set up on the 749, and then I can put that bike on the trailer. So yeah, that's the plan as it stands right now. So should probably measure the length of this bike and see how it's going to fit with what I did with the trailer restraint system. So anyways, I gotta go run some errands, but that's where we're at. Bikes are home and I am happy. So I will get back with you guys probably maybe a little bit on Sunday. So hopefully we can get a video going with that. So peace. All right, what's up everybody? It is now Sunday. I think we're picking this up after the bikes were dropped back off. I'm kind of simultaneously filming two videos at once here, so my brain's all discombobulated. But like I said, the bikes are back. I got a fancy new light in the garage, and it's mostly working, but it casts some weird shadows. Anyway, so we got our Nitron rear shock on here. I had to put new bearings in this rear hub because I forgot to take it with me last time. Bearings in the front wheel, and if you can see, that is a new fuel pump base with metal quick release attachments. that don't decide to spontaneously let go and then light the bike on fire. So we're good on that. New fork seal on the Monster because I was a dummy, but we won't go into that. And we opted to not do the power commander on the Monster. So if you're looking for a Monster 1100 power commander with a Termi map already programmed into it, let me know. So basically at this point, we're gonna continue with the Pitbull install. I did some looking. I think I screwed up with my measurements, but I also don't think I would have had room anyway. So this can's probably gonna have to come off, and that one may stay where it is, or I may have to centralize it, but we will figure that out shortly. So I'm gonna get straight into drilling some holes, mounting this other one, and then we're gonna wheel it out. I'm gonna find out if the receiver ball I bought for the new tow hitch actually fits my trailer. Yeah, we'll go from there. So, oh, and I gotta set up my new ramp too. So that's the plan. I've only got today because about 5:30 in the morning tomorrow, I leave for Michigan. I'm gonna go ride a KTM around the Great Lakes, so I'll be sure to give you guys a bike review on that. Yeah, I still have some packing to do as well because I'm irresponsible. So let's get right into this. Alright, so I had to make a quick trip to Harbor Freight because I'm a big dumb idiot. I had the trailer hitch doodad the wrong way, so I got that flipped over. So both mounting plates are on, and I think I'm now going to get my ramp set up. So I bought the world's biggest, heaviest ramp, but it's wide enough that I can ride the bike on, because once you have one bike on a small trailer like that, you don't have a lot of room to operate to get the other one on there. Yeah, I want to try to be able to ride onto the trailer. So that's the plan. And then this has got a sweet little pin lock hole in the top. So I'm gonna drill holes so I can get it to stay attached to the trailer and not fly off when I try to ride a bike up there. And we'll see how this goes. I'm honestly starting to get a little nervous about trying to do this on my own, but you gotta try it somehow. And you know, I made my life as difficult as possible with the track bike because it's got no side stand, and it's also got a slipper clutch, so it's not really easy for me to modulate low speed without stalling the bike. So I made it all as difficult for myself as humanly possible, but it is what it is. So I mean, there's no real option but to try to do this and figure this out. So here we go. All right, I think I'm ready to go. So now that I have the iconic chain adjusters, I got rid of these and put the actual like hook rear stand bits on there. So I've got my holes drilled for the ramp. This is safety pinned in. I can do the same on the other side. I don't see anything that's gonna screw me up. So I guess I'm gonna pull the bike off the rear stand, put in the pins, and I guess I'm gonna do this one in real time so that if it fails and I drop the bike off the trailer, you can see me cry in real time. So fingers crossed that doesn't happen. So here goes nothing, I guess. Pins are in. Safety hook. And safety hook. Theoretically, if I line the bike up straight on, it'll click right into there. Oh boy. By the way, the reason I'm doing all this is because my biggest fear in the world is dropping the bike off the trailer after a weekend of riding on track safely. So this scares the crap out of me, but once I've done it once or twice, it'll make life so much easier. Now I'm stuck. And I don't have my phone on.
That's gonna be
Alright, so the wheel chuck I was hoping to leave on there so I could still conveniently trailer one bike at a time, has got to go. And man, that slipper clutch was a problem. Trying to get that on there. But the bike is supported by its own stand right now. I just got to get rid of the center stand, and I'm about to like black out from heat stroke. We're good, that's all the water I have left. All right, let's see if I can get this resolved quickly. Holy crap. All right, one in. Now I just got to do it again with the other one. Oh shit. But I gotta go sit down in the AC for a little bit. I seriously feel like I'm gonna frickin' black out. So I'm gonna go get some water. I'm gonna go sit down. I know my tools and the ramp are all gonna be 1,000 degrees by the time I get back out here. Suffered a little bit of damage, but I will take that any day over dropping the bike. So what screwed me up was I got all sideways when I ran over this wheel shock. So next time, when that isn't in the way, theoretically it'll be a straight shot. And if it's not, as long as I can do what I did this time and get one in, I can figure the other one out. So I'm gonna cool off for a minute. I'm gonna get something to drink, and then we'll do the second bike and call it a day. So, all right, I'll be back. All right, so to avoid a repeat of what happened last time, I have preemptively removed the recycling bin that I keep my fuel in. And then what I can do is once the monster's on, I know what room I have to play with, and I can just kind of shift that bin forward, and then instead of having two, I'll just have one with 2 gas cans in it. So yeah, I'm gonna try to put the monster on here, and hopefully this goes a little bit better than it did on the 749. So I guess I don't know, I probably should pull it off as a practice before I get to the track. But I could, on the 749, set the sag, reroute the fuel hoses, and install the Öhlins steering damper clamp with it on the trailer. And I may just do that. The monster, I still have to do tires, so I'm putting it on today as a practice, and then I will have to take that one off. So if I figure out how to take the monster off, I will go ahead and assume I'll be able to figure it out with the 749. So yeah, all right, so I'm gonna try to get this thing on there now, and fingers crossed this goes a little bit better than the last one, because that was not fun. All right. they're on there, but I'm not super thrilled with it. So really what I need to do is move over a couple inches, and then I'm drilling into the cross frame of the trailer, which is why I didn't do that in the first place. So that's my concern there. Also, if I drill more holes just to move it a few inches over, that'll create issues with the sheet metal potentially starting to be compromised. So yeah, it works. They're on there, but I'm not in love with it. So my other concern is if I hit any big bumps, the monster handlebar is going to start whacking the 749. So I don't know. It is now 1 o'clock. I got to be up at 5 o'clock in the morning to fly out. I was going to do a little quick test drive, but honestly, I am so wiped out. I feel like I'm going to pass out. So I am actually just going to put the trailer away. I'm going to call it a day for this one. I'm going to take off to Michigan and go ride a KTM around. I'm going to go say hey to Dr. Cody Mutter, a early adopter of Florida Moto Talk, and go hang out with my buddy Pat. And yeah, we'll go from there. So this did not necessarily go as I planned it. So now I'm gonna go back to the drawing board, talk to some people who know more things than me, and see if it would be a problem to move these over like an inch or so each, and see if having those extra holes in the trailer could potentially create an issue. So I'm calling it a day for this one. Thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna get things cleaned up, and that's gonna do it. Thanks a lot.